Okay, this video will be a review of how we put in a field for a section reference. Here I had a document that just had this language referring to section 10 of the note, and if we edit the note and we insert another section, then section 10 will no longer be section 10, and you have to make sure you correct those cross-references. Well, there's a way to automate that process. It works 95% of the time. I'll talk about when it doesn't work in a moment. But basically, you take out the hard-coded section reference. Make this a little bigger so you can see. And now we go to References tab. See that here? And then cross-reference. Now we want the reference type we want is a numbered item. We want the reference to be to the paragraph number itself. Insert as hyperlink is okay. I'll show you what that does. And here we wanted our reference to be to section 10. So watch what happens in this little spot here where my cursor was. I get section 10. This is a hyperlink now too, which is kind of handy when you're working with documents, because if I want to see, okay, well, what does section 10 say, I can just hit control and click. It takes me right to section 10. Now let's assume that we let's say we add a section 9. Now my reference really should be to section 11, but it still says section. So let's check to see if that updated. I'm going to search for section 10. Okay, so here is my reference. Oops, sorry. Section 10. Here's my reference. It didn't update yet, but if I click my update macro, it updates. Alternatively, I could hit Control A to highlight the whole document and hit F9, and it updates. So it's very handy to automate some of the things that we can forget to do or save us the hassle of having to do it. I also like it because when I'm reading a document, sometimes I just want to go to that place to see what it says, and hitting Control click allows me to do that. Now this won't work if, for example, you were referring to a portion of the section, or if you took one section and broke it into 3, those kinds of things, it's not going to capture. But the vast majority of the time, we're just adding a new section, so it's helpful to have this automated system to track the cross-references.